All right, let's talk about the tech stack that it takes to run my agency, as well as what we use for most of our clients. So let's jump into it right now here. So if we jump in here, you're going to see right here is the company, Pre-IPO Hype. And these are broken down into a couple different buckets. So I'm going to go through those right now. So let's first start with the sales. What is happening in sales, right? So this is my baby. So a couple big pillar pieces of content here, or tools, I should say. Go High Level is our CRM system. It's where our landing pages are built, our workflows are built in there. It's our database. So everything goes into GHL. We use Google Calendar. We use Fathom to record all of our calls, which is great. Obviously, we have our Gmail or Google accounts for everybody. We use Zoho accounts for some other emails that are that we use. So we have those. I use a tool called Loop Message, which allows me to send SMS right from my phone. So it looks just like a Google message. And then we use Lemlist for all of our outbound email and LinkedIn. So all of that is coming from there. So again, once the data comes in, we use Lemlist to send that all out. So this is what's happening all the time on the sales side of the equation. Kind of moving on. Now we get into the ops section. This is our next big one. This is just like what's going on behind the scenes to run this. So here we use a tool called EverHour. This is what does all of our time tracking for our contractors and our payroll system. GoDaddy is what we have our domains through. We use Zoho Books /Bench as our accounting. I just realized I need to delete that. We use Scribe to document all of our processes, and Loom. Kind of those two go together. Scribe and Looms go together. We use ChatGPT and OpenAI, right? We have different APIs there. And we also have a tool called Team GPT, which is pretty cool. It allows us to have like a team setting and have all of our prompts saved. Figma, like you see here. Our project management, our big one is Basecamp. That's what all of our conversations are for clients and our team. Multi-login is how we log into different browsers for our clients. GA4, Google Analytics, basically. I use Notion for a lot of like digital products. I don't know, I just built a lot of stuff into there. Upwork to go and find people. And Zapier and Make for automations behind the scenes, like basically connecting pipes. And then last but not least, and one of the newer ones is we're using Clay to enrich data and kind of house all of our investor data, so that's constantly getting cleaned and enriched. So this is the ops section, just to kind of run, the company behind the scenes. Moving on, let's kind of go up here. We're going to get into the marketing section. Marketing is going to have different verticals off of that. So let's kind of just start with our social media, right? So to run our social media, anything that you see coming off us, we've got a couple different tools here. We use Canva for some. Obviously, we put almost everything on TikTok first because there's a tool called Repurpose that once it goes to TikTok, then it disseminates out to all of the other channels from there. We also use a tool called Promo AI, and then if you see any of my memes, they come from a tool called MyMarky. So that's the social media side of the equation here. Kind of moving on, we go over to SEO here. SEO is our most simplest. We use Ubersuggest and then the AI writer inside of that. And then we have Google Search Console on there as well. But that is monitoring our SEO. Newsletters are all Beehive, and I've got 3 publications there. I love Beehive. So any newsletters or email that you might be getting from me that looks newsletter-esque, that's coming from Beehive. And then, like I said, we have 3 publications or 3 brands off of that. UpViral we use here and there if we're doing any sort of promotion, like giveaways, that type of content. And then if you go to our website and you see the little AI bot at the bottom, that is a tool called WriteSonic. Moving to the left here, we've got paid ads. We've got 3 tools that help us out with paid ads. Paid ads is mostly Meta and Google. So we use Leadsy. Leadsy is the best tool to just kind of connect me right away, and it takes out a lot of headache out of it. Ad Creative AI is if you see any sort of image ads. I just realized we have a third one here. Let me do this here real quick. Let me go up here. We use Magix to help just really scale up ads. And then the newest one here, I'm using Creatify for AI user generated content. So very, very brand new. I just added that to our arsenal. I've got some ads going up. right there. So, and Canva also plays into this. Even my Marquee kind of plays into this. And Promo AI, they all kind of dump into paid ads a little bit as well. So as I'm doing this, you know what, I'm going to connect those here too. So that one goes there. This one also goes there. Let's do that. And Promo AI. So again, those kind of cross over a little bit. All right. And then, you know, my content, I break everything into kind of long form and short form. Long form is, for me, it's my podcasts or blogs, but I use Podcastle for all my podcasts and Acast to host the podcast. And then on the short form content, all of that gets dumped into Opus AI. And I also use this tool Captions for any vertical video that I make that has all the captions below. That comes off of Captions. That's an app. So when you break it all down, this is what's running behind the scenes, and this allows me to have a fairly thin team, and allows me to sort of use tools to replace people a lot of times. And we lean heavily on AI to build out the content that we need. So this is our structure. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions on it, or if you want more detail, or if you want something like this built for your world. This is how to be the most effective way to be doing lots of content, and for me to be what I describe as sticky. Later.